news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Heading over into the drone newsosphere where Jeff Sills has been standing by this whole damn time. What's happening, buddy?
Kidding me? I will wait forever. That was great stuff.
Yeah, it's always good to hear from Brendan.
I love Brendan.
Yeah.
All right. So, and I will give one quick shout out. Brendan is one of the reasons why I got into doing the news. I used to watch his channel. If you ever go back and look at his old stuff, he did a news segment each week, and he was one of the reasons why I got into the news. So props to Brendan.
Yep. His link's in the description.
All right. So starting it off, Jetson One, we have talked about this drone that you can ride in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, the owner and co-founder of the Jetson One, Tomas Patan, decided that he wanted to give proof to concept and flew from his home to work.
Oh,
Reduced
wow.
the commute time by 88%.
What was the distance as the drone flies to his work?
I'm not sure of the distance. They didn't provide that in the information for the video, but it's them pushing the envelope of the eVTOLs to show that it's no longer going to be something that's just a 5-minute video of, hey, eventually one of these days you're going to be able to do this. This is him actually flying from his house to his job using the device that he's part co-creator of. And I was truly impressed with the not only the flight, the speed that it did, and the stability. I was really impressed. This is a system that they're going to have these available to people, just general public. I mean, they're not. It's not like eHang where they're selling them as taxis or whatever. Right. You're going to be able to buy that like you'd buy a jet ski.
And you can pilot it yourself, and you don't have to rely on someone else in another city putzing you around.
Did they say what the top speed was on that?
It doesn't identify the top speed. I'll look that information up for reference in the future, because this was just primarily around the fact that they were doing this proof of concept for a commute. But, the fact that he removed the commute time by 88% gives you some indication that he wasn't moving slow.
Yeah, that's really great. And that was an edited version of the full video, which is the full ride to his office. Let me ask you something. I did notice on there on this dashboard, there was a rear view mirror. What is that, in case a goose is tailgating him? What do you think that's for?
Probably something that you would use either on approach or landing to make sure that he has clearance behind him. I guess you need to have that. You need to have the situational awareness and being able to see behind you. If you look at that design, you can't look over your shoulder.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught in a tree with that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Don't want to get caught in a tree.
Right.
All right. So next in the news, this comes out of Texas. Recently, a paddleboarder who was out on a Texas lake saw a plane crash into the water. This was at Lady Bird Lake shortly after 2 p.m. on Thursday, June 16th. And the paddleboarder saw the plane crash. He paddleboarded out to the plane and was able to rescue the pilot while first responders were still in the process of getting there. Afterwards, a drone video was taken by the ATC CEMS group, and they give you an idea of the aircraft. It's sitting in relatively shallow water, that you can see all the airplane there. But
was the dude okay?
Yes, the pilot was okay. He did have serious injuries, but he's going to recover.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Glad to hear that.
All right. So next we have this one comes out of Imperial College London. Medusa stands for Multi-Environment Dual Robot for Underwater Sample Acquisition, or Medusa. It's a dual drone that can fly and dive in the water. Now, we've seen these before, but this one in particular is designed to be able to do studies of fish. So this one's going to be able to land on the surface of the water. It will be able to deploy a sensor into the water, and that underwater pod gives a 3-dimensional view for what's underneath it, and they can use it for researching all sorts of different things, primarily studying the underwater energy pipelines, floating wind turbines, all sorts of different things they want to try to do with this.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
Another good news drone story. I like to see that.
Good.
I like it as well.
Yeah.
All right. So next we have Skyports. They have a project going on to improve lives through connectivity, faster and more convenient delivery services, and clean transportation. And so what they're doing is they have developed a drone that will fly from a vertiport. And this particular drone is designed to fly to 23 inhabited islands that are in very rural areas in Scotland. The goal is that this is going to deliver food, school meals to these remote island schools to cut the delivery time and the cost that these schools have to incur to receive those things for the students. So this particular system will improve that. They're going to carry a massive payload of about 3 kilograms or 6.6 pounds with a range of 130 kilometers or roughly 80 miles per charge. It flies at 93 miles per hour.
Wow.
And although the 6.6 pound capacity is not enough to actually feed like an entire classroom of students, the ability for them to be able to make multiple trips or have multiple drones fly multiple trips will augment that and be able to take over and
Right.
provide these better services.
So lunch will take all afternoon. All right, Tommy, they're bringing your milk next. All right. They're going to have to scale that up.
Yeah, they're going to be flying out of an airport, and then it goes to each one of the individual areas.
Okay.
All right. So recently there was a train derailment. This was, I'm trying to see, it was a Union Pacific train, a coal train. It derailed near a place called Lawrence. Didn't give a state. I would imagine it's Kansas. But the Lawrence Police Department assisted the sheriff's office for checking the wreckage for any fires. Coal fires can burn hot inside, where they think they've got the fire out, but it may not necessarily be out. So what they did was they used the drone and the thermal imaging from the drone to be able to scan the wreckage and find the hot spots to direct the fire department, et cetera, to be able to clear those out so that they didn't have a recurrence or that it didn't pop back up again.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drone's doing good stuff.
Yep. Police
right.
need these drones. They really do. And more police departments are discovering the benefits of having like even just a little enterprise type drone with the FLIR on it. You can find suspects at night hiding on the roof because they always hide on the roof. I know what I'm gonna do. They'll never find me on the roof of the storage unit. Dumbasses, all of them.
Yeah. That and finding people that have been lost.
Yep.
Is also very, very good. So,
But I would watch the stupid criminal hiding on the roof from the drone channel before I would the lost grandma channel.
This is true.
Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. All right. So recently, as of course, we have always had apparently a Ukraine story in each one of our episodes. We had this footage of a giant sunflower quilt that is destined for the Ukraine. This is something that is, I guess, they're going to be sending to the bombed out buildings. But the problem is, this quilt is enormous. And when I first started watching the video and they put the quilt down, I was like, okay, great. It's like 30 feet long. No, it keeps growing and growing. And the only way that you would be able to get a true interpretation of the sheer size of what these people have done is they put it down 200 meters in length down a road near Barrington Tops in New South Wales. That's
a long quilt.
Of quilt. Yeah, that's a lot of quilt.
Wow.
So great footage. I'm proud of them for doing this. You know, obviously there will be families in the Ukraine that will benefit from this.
Are they going to cut it up and then give it to families? Is that what they're going to do?
I would assume that would probably be the steps. It's part of an art project done by somebody named Christo, who's a famous artist.
Okay.
And he likes to do landmarks in silk and things like that.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the quilt. Got any bombs? We could use some of those. Got any bombs?
Looking at the information on this, they're going to use the quilt to wrap bombed buildings and to put on grave sites in the Ukraine.
Oh, well, that's
sad.
That's sad. Okay. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean it's a way of honoring. So
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this was just for cold families, but
yeah,
it has a deeper meaning. All right.
Chop it up.
Yeah.
All right. So Zipline, my all-time favorite delivery service, who has been in the news multiple times. They started doing medical drops in Africa. They've expanded to other countries. They're even here in the United States. Zipline is going to start working on trying to expand their drone deliveries to incorporate more food.
Oh, no, not tube socks.
They want to do more parcel drops.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And they want to expand the capabilities.
That'll totally happen.
Yes,
what do you think, Ken?
absolutely.
That's totally going to happen, isn't it? Once the lawyers all die. Yep.
A long day.
It won't happen.
You
know, Amazon actually tried. Somebody sent me this. Amazon actually tried that in Kentucky. This was the last shot that a drone saw. Is that a drone? Oh, hell.
Florida. That could also be Florida, though.
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
Well, and they've gotten their FAA approval for delivery of healthcare products all over the United States, North Carolina being one of the major places that they do it. So this is a drone that has the seal of approval from the FAA.
Why do they choose all the states that have the highest likelihood of a drone being shot down, though?
You know, I'm not exactly sure the picking. I would imagine there's a senator out there somewhere. That's hey, you're going to be putting that puppy right here.
Yeah. Try flying that in Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All right. And last in the news, this one was different. This was unique. It's not a bird. It's not a plane. It's a giant flying manta ray. It's a drone.
Oh, wow.
This turned up at a convention recently. Robotics company Festo is the company that makes this unique and amazing metallic drone that moves through the air like a swimming underwater manta ray. It can be seen flying alongside a pair of chrome dolphins in some cases. It's a really, I guess, interesting way. I mean, I've never seen... I've seen a lot of balloon-style drones.
Yeah, and it's flapping like a like what is that? What is that thing? What are those things?
A manta ray?
No, it's flapping like those things.
Manta ray.
They have feathers and some of them beaks. What are they?
No, it's a manta ray.
What?
A manta ray.
But but you said it's not a. You said what it wasn't in the beginning, and I missed it.
Manta ray. We're not doing that.
What was it, Jeff? Jeff,
don't say it.
What is it? What is it, Jeff? It flaps like one of those creatures that they glide sometimes and they fly.
Can't open this fast enough. Open it. It's not opening.
It's a what?
It's a bird.
You're damn right, it's a bird.
Jeff. You know about the bird where everybody knows that the bird is the where the bad bird. The bird's the where the bad bird. The bird's the where the bad bird. The bird's the where the bad bird. That is the where the bad bird. The bird's the where the bird. The bird's the where don't you know about the bird where everybody knows that the bird is the where the bad bird. The bird's the where the bad bird. The bird's the where the bad.
Yeah, Daddy Davis. Yes. We haven't heard from Jeff. You all right, buddy? Jeff? Pal? Bud? What's going on, man?
Jeff. Here's to you, Jeff.
What? He started out with root beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had one in. I told you I had a couple of bullets in the side here, just
right.
waiting.
You got them loaded in the clip.
It was Coke, but now it's just a little bit of Coke and a lot more of this.
Well, you have to drink it fast because that alcohol can make the ice melt quickly. All right, Jeff.
It did.
Okay, awesome. Well, Jeff, thank you so much. We love you, man. Thank you for the informative news, as always.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
We should probably mention RemotePilot101.com. Isn't it a great place?
Great place.
It is a great place. Tell us about your place, Jason.
So, Remote Pilot 101, no one has prepared more Part 107 pilots than us. And you'll be pleased, those of you who are current customers now, you're going to be experiencing version 3 and a brand new learning management system in about 2 weeks. So the best just keeps on getting better. RemotePilot101.com. Use promo code Heron18, which, by the way, Ken,
Yeah.
I can't brag on you enough. When we search promo codes, you know me, I'm all about our marketing and everything else. Heron18 is the most used promo code. Your people listen to you, Ken.
Yay! Thank
Seriously.
you, people. I appreciate that. And
That's cool.
you've been very busy updating the lessons too, because
There's not every video has gotten a facelift. There's 76 videos in there. Every single one has gotten a facelift. The course has gone from 9 hours to almost 12 hours now. There's just so much new content. We're always trying to innovate, push new content. Now with all the recurrent tests changing so much, we're like, wow, we just launched our new course. We need to fix it now. So we're back to that. I was just reviewing some of the stuff our writers sent over earlier for some of the content, and there's some more great stuff coming out here soon as well.
And you take actual questions that test takers give you and kind of incorporate those in the quizzes too, right? So they're actual FAA questions.
We have a ton of data on that, no doubt. So yeah, and I always share. You know this, Ken. I call them the boot camps at the end, where I share. This is a question you're going to see on your knowledge test. Let's not memorize it. Let's understand the why behind it. But just to prepare them for the knowledge test. You know this though, Ken. I want you to be safe in the real world. My mission isn't just to pass a test. I want you safe when you're out there flying FPV, whatever it is, so you can be a light and be a mentor to everybody else that's out there wondering about what this new drone space is. Even though it's not that new, but to many it is so new. And we have to be ambassadors to that.
You're a shining star, Jason. A shining star. Awesome.